Now, with Alex's hair, as we said before, we've got that funny kind of cow's lick at the front. The parting's naturally going to go somewhere in here, so we might as well work the haircut in that direction. So we're just going to comb the hair there, find a nice kind of natural parting somewhere in amongst all this lot, and then we're going to start to cut around the front area. That's the most important bit, I think, of anybody's hair, really. One is because it's the bit that you see all the time, and two, it's the bit when everybody looks at you, that's what they see as well. So we're going to start first of all by cutting a little shaping around the front, and then we're going to bang that fringe in there. Now the fringe is going to be disconnected from the rest of the haircut, so it's best to cut that bit last, I always tend to find. Well, you might find other hairdressers might actually want to cut that first and then shape the rest of the haircut into it. But what I tend to find is it stops looking like a fringe and becomes a big layer then, really. So we're going to cut that separately, okay? Now, I'm going to spin you around just to face there, and I'm going to come in from here. So we're going to start really just kind of what they call freehand cutting, and we're going to put the scissors in about here, and we're just going to cut away. Okay, now the fringe is quite long, as you can see, and I think that is the idea. At least I hope it is. Because obviously once we've blow dried this a little bit, or put some product in and some movement, it's all going to get shifted about slightly, so it's going to sit really just on top of the eyelash, really, which will just make it look very sexy. And then, like I said before, really, we want to start to lay around the front of the hair. Now this is where you can create a small amount of graduation, and this is where we just literally pull out some of this hair here. So we're pulling it out from the head, which will create a kind of softness. And we know that that's a shorter point and that's a longer point, and we literally just want to kind of chop into the hair. Oh, going up to that point. Easy. Gorgeous, that. And then we want to do obviously the same on this side as well. Now, because we've parted the hair like this, what you end up with is kind of less hair on this side and more hair on this side. So it's always going to look slightly different from one side to the other. But it's all part of the look.